This is my persuasive speech over why wild orcas shouldn't be in captivity. Did you know that only about 20 of the 148 wild orcas taken into captivity are alive today? If you watch the SeaWorld commercial and it makes you want to go see the famous Shamu, you should watch the documentary Blackfish Before Packing. There are 8 main reasons that I'm going to explain why I believe orcas should not be held in captivity. The first one is premature deaths. Orcas in the wild have an average life expectancy of 30 to 50 years. Their estimated maximum lifespan is 60 to 70 years for the males and 80 to over to 100 for the females. But in captivity, the average death age for the orcas is 13 years old. The second reason is people make it seem like orcas are killing machines. But in the wild, there has only been one reliable report of an orca harming a human. When an orca is in captivity, there is much stress involved. This causes the orcas to attack and sometimes kill humans. Since 1991, there has been 3 humans killed and also many others have been injured. The third reason is the collapsed dorsal fin. All captive adult male orcas have a collapsed dorsal fin. This is not common in the wild, rarely ever seen in the wild. SeaWorld says this is a natural thing and happens a lot, but it doesn't happen in the wild. When the orca has a collapsed dorsal fin, it usually means they're injured or really unhealthy. The fourth one is the tanks. The tanks that they're held in are so small, the orcas feel like it's like a bathtub to them. Orcas in the wild usually swim up to 100 miles a day, but when in a tank at SeaWorld, they cannot swim that much. For an orca to swim the amount of miles it would swim in the ocean, it would have to swim 1,208 laps around the perimeter of the tank, or 3,105 lengths of the tank, which being the longest part of the tank. The fifth one is the fights. There are many fights between orcas because they are enclosed in the tanks. In the wild, they don't fight because they are really social and not the type of animal to fight. And if they do fight, the orca that is getting attacked has much space to get away. While being in a tank, they have no space to get away. This leads to many serious injuries and sometimes death. The sixth reason is diets. In captivity, the orcas are unable to hunt and obtain water from the prey that they eat. SeaWorld feeds the orcas a gelatin substance. They believe that this substance will help keep them hydrated, but it doesn't. They just say that it does to look good on their part. The seventh reason is they break their teeth trying to get out. Orcas in captivity in such a small tank get bored and they get stressed and have anxiety. This leads them to bite at the iron bars that hold them in the tanks. when they bite at this iron bar, it breaks off their teeth, and when SeaWorld has people come in to look at their teeth and fix them, they drill at their teeth without using painkiller anesthetic that helps with the pain. The last one, the 8th reason, is that family matters to the orcas. Orcas are highly sociable animals who live in social groups. In their social group, there's anywhere from 2 to 15 orcas in their group. In captivity, the orcas are separated from the family and used for breeding, and they are moved between facilities for performing reasons. These are the 8 reasons that made me believe that keeping orcas in captivity is wrong.